Is it connecting to like Instagram and shit? Or?
Yep. And we are live now. I think we are live on Grant Prezence's Instagram, YouTube, YouTube, my Twitter, Facebook, all those things, and a bunch of other places. So what's up, everybody? We are here to
Yo,
discuss some shows coming up. What's up, man? Got the whole crew.
feeling
Yeah,
good.
man. Super excited. Good to see you guys.
You too. You in the man cave, Benji?
Where are you guys all? I'm in Valencia, Spain. Kate, you're in Melbourne, Australia. What about you
Correct.
boys?
I'm back in Morelia, Mexico.
And I'm in
Okay.
Arizona.
Damn.
Yeah. All over the
Well,
place.
four different continents right there.
Intercontinental, intergalactic.
Well, I guess Mexico is part of the North American continent, I guess.
Yeah, we're repping different countries though, for sure.
Shout.
Yeah, and I just want to say to everybody who's coming in on my channels, that as you know, I perform music under the name 33. So today is not a video about Jeffrey Epstein or technocracy, although we could talk about it if these guys want to. And we're talking all about the music we got coming up. We got 3 dates. Benji, DubFX, he's got more shows we'll talk about, but the three of us are going to be performing in just a couple weeks. April 15th, Seattle, April 16th, Portland. And then at the end of the month in Central Texas at Confluence. We're super stoked to be spending some more time together and coming back because we did Seattle and Portland last year and it was super dope. Everybody was really welcoming. And yeah, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, go to dubfx.com. Ticket links are all there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was wicked. And we've got since last year when we did this, a whole new album's come out. We've got a whole new show. Me and Prezence did how many shows did we do in Europe? 35 shows or something?
32, I think. You guys did a
32.
couple more.
We did a couple
32,
more though.
And you guys went to Dubai and
Right.
Greece without me, but yeah.
And then I saw you again in Morelia and we did a show there as well.
Yeah, so it'll be fun to come back to Portland, Seattle. Portland's my hometown as well, so it's last year the bass was crazy and it rattled my gear so hard that my rig stopped working. So I'm gonna have my redemption run in Portland this year for the home crowd. Should be fun.
Nice.
Psyched.
We're just gonna get you some kind of soft sort of foam to put your gear on top of just to absorb the bass frequencies.
Yeah, I was trying out a new rig that night and it was on this really thin piece of plywood, and so the plywood was acting as a giant membrane. So the plywood was too thin, and so the whole thing was just co-resonating with the subs, and then it just rattled all my shit loose. It was crazy. But yeah, how's the new space you're in? You're building a new studio right now.
Yeah, I've spent all day today, so check it out. This is what I'm looking at.
Damn.
It's coming along.
Yeah,
It's coming together.
So I spent a day building those bass traps in the corner. I've got those 2, and then I've got another 2 in this back corner. So it's a pretty big space. I'm still unpacking boxes and stuff, which is all down below. But for those who don't know, basically I moved from Lisbon to Spain. I'm just on a call, baby girl. If my daughter Sahara's coming and say hello.
No?
Say hello.
Hey, Sasa.
Yeah.
Hey.
But no, I'm talking to 3 people, but there's lots of people watching. Anyway, I'll talk to you after this, okay?
Okay.
1 second. Yeah, so I moved from Lisbon to Spain about 6 months ago, right before I went on tour with Prezence and Woodnote, and we did all those shows. So I basically moved here, and then I've set the family up with the house with all our furniture, but I didn't have a studio space, and I've literally finally now got my studio space running 6 months later because I had to redo all the electrics in this place and get all the stuff out of boxes. And so now I'm doing it just in time to go to US, and I'm going to try and work on a track that me and 33 have been working on. Well, he's worked on, and he sent me the stems and vocals, and I have to record vocals. So I'm like a madman just patching it all together, trying to get a sound. But I got to say, this space is amazing. I've been playing with it today. I plugged it all in today for the first time and started listening, and it's heavy, man. It's so big. Yeah. I'm excited.
How Sonar works? Have you EQ'd
I haven't
the
got
room,
that. I haven't EQ'd the room yet because I still need to get more stuff up. I'm going to buy some diffusers. I've got to get a cloud above my head, and there's no point doing all that stuff until I've fully like kitted out the room and I've set it up the way I want it to set up, and then I'll do the sonar works.
I just got that, by the way. It just came in the mail a couple days ago, and I got some new monitors. But I'm excited to try it. It's my first time trying it, but I want to do the same thing as you. I want to get a cloud because I have like first reflection points covered, but I don't have any bass traps in here, and I don't have a cloud. So I'm like, I should wait till I get that stuff, and then I'll do the calibration, and it should be freaking mint after that. So I'm pretty psyched about that.
Sick. Nice. Yeah, definitely get the bass traps going in the corners and get your cloud, and then you're good. Really, I've got way more stuff than I need because I used to have a studio with 2 rooms, and I have like loads of stuff from back in the day that I collected. So yeah, I'm just putting it all together. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. Sorry, guys. No, it's not 1 minute. That was like a figure of speech. I'll come when I'm done. Okay, just go to mummy. It's like 11 p.m. and the girls want to go to bed, and I don't know what Sahida's up to. She must be getting ready to put them down, but she just hasn't done that.
Dad life, bro. Dad life.
We won't keep you too long. It's funny because kids always take everything literally too. You say 1 minute, and she comes back in 1 minute. Well, to those who just tuned in, again, this is 33 with Prezence. We got Cade here and DubFX. We're getting ready to go on tour, do some dates. If you want to go to dubfx.com, we're showing that on screen right now. You can see the dates. Seattle, April 15th, Portland, April 16th. Then Dub's going on to you're doing that festival in Colorado, right? And then you got some dates with Mike Love before we all reunite in Texas for Confluence. So yeah, it's going to be dope.
Yeah, that was great. I've been wanting to do some shows with Mike for a long time. Like we met him at South by Southwest in 2014 on a bus, on a double-decker bus, where we got on the double-decker bus and he performed a song for us. He performed that famous tune. What's it called? That he's got the super viral one.
Permanent Holiday.
That's the one. Yeah, he played that for us on a bus while it was moving on his rig, and it blew my mind. I'd never heard of him before, never seen his music before, and I was like, wow. And then he got off the bus. I had to set my gear up, and then Talib Kweli got in the bus, and then I had to perform to Talib Kweli, and me and Cade basically were freestyling on the top of this bus, and we filmed the whole thing, and then Talib got up and did a freestyle with his boy Nico. It was absolutely amazing. Anyway, what was the point of that? I can't even remember where I was going with that.
Well, you were saying you've been wanting to do shows with Mike for a long time, and then now it's finally happening. So that's epic. I'm honestly a little bummed I'm going to be missing those. I would have just come through just to support and just hang out and vibe with you guys. But I'm also stoked that we're going to get to Confluence a little early and get to be on the ranch. And Confluence is going to be amazing. I'm super pumped for that. Just an amazing venue. Beautiful ranch, regenerative, organic food getting grown on site, and just like there's going to be 1,000 people there this year, and just super good people, good vibes, workshops and speakers, and it's just always a pleasure to be there. So I'm stoked we were able to get you out, Benji, and also you, Derek, too, and Cade. Thanks for working behind the scenes to make all this happen, man. It's amazing that you can do a little US tour like this. So
yeah, man. And big up to Kato as well, just for people who don't know. Kate's my manager. We've known each other since we were 16 years old. We started our first band together in high school. And I basically, he's been managing me. Like we worked together for like 5-6 years in a band. And then I went off and started DubFX. And a couple of years later, I called him up. I was like, hey, I need help. And that was 2010. And he jumped on board, and he's been working with me, like managing behind the scenes ever since then. So literally 26 years? No, 16 years ago. Like I started 20 years ago, and he's been managing for 16 now. So super epic. Guys, if I'm like all mumbly and like out of it, it's because it's like 11 p.m. I've been up since like 6:30 a.m. So,
I remember, Kate, this is the first time we're connecting like visually like this. Obviously, we've been communicating and working together for the tours and stuff. But I've told Benji before, when I first found the music, obviously I found you along with it and the songs you guys have done together. So definitely big props to you for everything you do behind the scenes as well as with the mic in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, bro. It's such an epic team. Like, 20 years of working with Ben has been a dream come true. Like being able to travel with your best mate and build all this shit together independently has been so epic. And the people we met on the way, and the people, there's just been so much fucking support from people over the years, and the relationships we've built, the places we've seen. man, I've just been reflecting as it's 20 years of DubFX, you know. So
Mhm.
it's been a really nice year to just reminisce on everything and go through photos and videos, and so much has happened, and the growth in so many different ways, from artistically to the business to everything. It's been epic. Even Ben's production and how it's evolved through the years. It's nice, really nice. And thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, look, maybe since it's already late for Ben, maybe we could talk about a few things before we wrap it. Of course, the big message is, everybody, if you haven't got your tickets yet, if you got, there's still time. We got 2 weeks from today. We'll be in Seattle. We'll be in Portland, Confluence. There's still plenty of time. Benji, you mentioned, since the last shows we did, you guys released Open Secret Society. Obviously, you're going to be playing some of the new tunes, but maybe you could share just, you have anything particularly in mind for this tour, these dates that you're going to be doing different from last year?
Well, it's a whole new show that me and Prezence basically dialed in for the last European run that we just did. We worked on it and did, like I said, like 30 shows together. And now we've got it in dial. We're going to be playing that show, but it'll be a bit different because Woodnote's not going to be with us. But other than that, we'll definitely be super dialed in with our show. When we played, at Immorelia, your gig at the People's Reset, we were so on fire. Like, after having a couple of weeks break, and we came together and absolutely smashed that show. So it'll be something along the same lines. Obviously, you'll be there, so it'll be great to have you up on a few tunes, as many as you like, man. And I only wish Cade and Woodnote could be there as well, because that would be epic. But
also, people
eventually
should check out, there's 2 new music videos as well. Cade and Benji did a music video for Wakey Wakey off the new record, which is super cool. And then we also did a video for Come Again, which is one of the tunes that I'm on. And I think they both turned out really sick. So if people haven't checked them out yet, definitely go take a peep. But you
smacked that video, dude. It's amazing, that Come Again video. And I was going through, there's a bunch of other live footage videos that you put together that we still have to release. I don't know, Cade might have them in a folder somewhere, but bits that will be trickling out from that tour as time goes on. I'm stoked. I'm stoked about all the stuff, all the content that we've made on that tour.
Yeah. What about you, Prezence? You got anything new planned for your set? I mean, besides the collaboration with Benji, but do you got some new music?
Yeah, I got an album coming out, so I'm pretty excited to put out another full-length album. I've been releasing a lot of singles over the years just to try to get music out as quickly as possible, because not that many people know me, so I figured it's good to just pump out a lot of singles and videos. But it feels good to kind of finally be putting together a nice album. And yeah, I got some bangers on it for sure, some new ones and a few ones that I've already released. And Matteo, actually, who Ben connected me with in Italy, is an amazing artist. He's done all the art for Dub's work and for many other prominent reggae artists like Alberosi and just who else? He's like, the list is super long, but he has an amazing style. And so we just finished up the album art a couple days ago. And so I'm pumped to have some legit artwork and so that's what I've been working on. And yeah.
Sweet.
So,
I
Can't
saw
wait
that.
to sit in here, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
The art, I got a little preview of it. It's looking great, man. I can't wait for you to share everything you've got going on. Because you guys, I mean, as I've told y'all both before, I'm just honored and blessed to get to travel and do some music with you, both of you, inspirations and friends. And I love the collaboration. It just pushes me to go harder. And so I'm going to be debuting at least one new song. Well, since the last time we came to Seattle and Portland, I've got a couple new ones that I released over the last year. So there'll be definitely some new music, but I'm finishing up a brand new one right now that I'm going to hit the studio for later this week. That's I'll share here. It's called Against the War. And this is probably like the biggest anti-war song I've ever done. And, like the basically the idea is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard that phrase, I'm already against the next war. Like, just this idea that it doesn't matter what happens next or what whoever cooks up, that like, I'm not going to support it no matter what reason somebody sells me or tells me. It's about, we're just going to stand against that. And more importantly, stand for peace, stand for something positive. So the whole track is just kind of like a really strong, like, it's got a really strong hook that I think hopefully people will learn real quick and chant along and, sing along to. And I'm just really stoked to debut that with you guys on the road.
Fuck yeah.
Wicked.
We need as many anti-war songs as possible right now. So yeah.
That's what I was feeling like. Cause like, all right, I started writing some new stuff and I have a bunch of different ideas, but then it just felt like with everything going on, I was like, this is what feels most important that I think I can contribute musically right now. So yeah. And then of course, once Benji's studio's together and you got time to I did record another track a few months ago. That's kind of more, it's totally different. It's very Latin inspired, like the beat and the production on it. And I did record a couple verses. And if of course, if you're still inspired, I would love you to jump on there, Dub. And I think you'll take the song to an even deeper level than I already did with it. But that one's going to be a fun dance one once we get that one out.
Sick.
Always, man. Always. I can't wait. Tomorrow I'm going to basically plug it all in, and hopefully nothing's broken from all the travel and being in storage for like the last 6 months. But
yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Congrats. That must feel really good to be, well, and especially buying this house for your family probably has been a dream for a long time to, have that security for your family and know that you own your house and then be able to build a studio exactly how you want it in your house that you own with your family is probably just a dream come true. So that's epic. Stoked
totally,
for you.
man. But I did have to get a mortgage, so currently the bank owns it, and I have to gig my ass off for the next.
Off to pay
however,
for it, yeah.
Exactly.
So come to the shows so he can buy his house from the bank.
Yeah.
And then I got to get to work right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, look, one more time. Let me show it on the screen again, everybody. We want to see you. I see some comments. Some folks saw us last year in Salt Lake City. If you can make it to Portland or Seattle or Confluence, come see us there. Again, DubFX.com. You can get a link to all the dates. April 15th, Seattle with the three of us. April 16th, Portland. And then we're going to be together after the Mike Love shows in Texas. So check it all out, guys. We're super stoked to come spend some time with you. I'm going to have some new merch. I got some new 33 shirts I'm working on. I'll be having some of my other usual merch stuff. And I think you guys are bringing merch too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I think I'll be putting some stuff up. Yeah. Shout out to Alex Zek as well for the organizer of Confluence as well.
Yeah, Confluence is going to be awesome. And again,
Sorry.
big up to Cade. I'm glad you could join us, Cade, on the call. And
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate all the work you put in to make these shows happen. So we really appreciate it. And hopefully we can share the stage with you soon and get your wicked MC flows up there as well. So.
I'd love to, dude. I'd love to.
We're going
I'm
to take that to
craving it. I've got
America.
itchy feet again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. We're so
This
grateful for
summer.
all of you. We're going to see you guys on the road somewhere, hopefully, but hopefully this coming weeks in Seattle and Portland and in Confluence. And I think that's where we'll leave it for today, guys, unless you got anything else.
No.
Just the other thing, me and Cade, we're working on a thing called Third IQ Academy, which we're going to start up soon about, and we're going to bring, Prezence in and Bishop in at some point. But for now, we're just going to build the starting blocks, just me and Kato. And we just trying to teach people how to be autonomous in the music industry, just like we all are, essentially. But, about 20 years of experience, there's a lot of stuff that we've learned over the years, and we're just going to put it together in a little package for people. So if anyone out there is like interested in sort of taking music to the next level and actually living off their art as opposed to having it as a hobby, this course will be for these guys. So, more on that coming as it comes out, but just planting little seeds now to let you guys know that that's what's happening.
Super awesome. Sweet, guys. All right, everybody, stay tuned for that. You can follow all of us on Instagram and all the usual places, dubfx.com, prezencemusic.com, 33ishere.com. And until next time, you are powerful, you are beautiful, you are free. Peace.
There you go. Nice to connect, guys.
Yeah, man.